Chidu, good morning, Chidambaram.
Good morning.
Okay, good morning, Kakuli madam. So we start with the practice of expressing our gratefulness to anything and everything that we are grateful for. And it's a great practice to start the day with gratefulness. And also just to remind you, you might, before you go to sleep, if you may express your gratefulness once again for the lovely day that you have spent. We need to remember, each of us, that every day, every passing day, we might face challenges, we might not face challenges, and it can be smooth. However, every challenge is a learning which teaches us a lesson, and we need to be grateful for that. And as we believe in this group that our body and mind is being contributed by people whom we know and whom we do not know, by circumstances which we have experienced and which we have not experienced, right? So the vegetable grower, the vegetable seller, the vegetable transporter, and the person who is cleaning and cooking the vegetables, everyone contribute to the growth of our mind and body. We might not know the person who has grown the vegetable and who has transported them, and we might know the person who has sold the vegetables and who has cooked them. However, each of these persons have contributed to our growth. And this morning and every morning, expressing our gratefulness only will nourish our mind and make us more resourceful. So with folded hands, in silence and with reverence, we express our gratefulness to each of these event, circumstances, people, individuals, groups, and also remember that the gratitude is the mother of all emotions. Thank you so much. We now center ourselves by relaxing our mind and body. For this relaxation, we can use the process of softening or the relaxation process which we follow. We keep our hands on our legs in the receiving state. Receiving state is like this. Relax our shoulders, our waist. We are mindful that our waist is not stiff and it's relaxed. And we take 2 deep breaths. And as we take 2 deep breaths, we already start feeling the relaxation. The feeling of relaxation has already set in our mind and body. We now relax the top of our head. Let the relaxation flow to our face. Relax our forehead, our cheeks. muscles around our eyes, top of our eyebrows, and muscles around the jaws. While you are relaxing your shoulders and your waist, remember to lengthen your spine so as to get more space in your body. Relax your chest and your hands. Wiggle your fingers, move your fingers a bit. Notice the stress that is, or the tightness that might be present in any part of your body. Being aware of the tightness helps you to release the stress. And with that thought, relax your stomach and abdomen. Relax your waist. Relax your hips and thighs. If you're feeling sleepy, once again lengthen your spine. Relax your knees. Your calf muscles and shin bone. And let the relaxation flow to your ankles and toes. At this point, if you need, take another deep breath. That might further relax your mind and body. Every exhalation that you do gives you access to rest. Now focus on the top of your shoulders, the back of your shoulders, and let the relaxation flow from the top of your shoulders to the top of your hips, relaxing the muscles around your spine. Imagine a deep connection with the Mother Universe. And with a gentle smile, acknowledge the presence of the divine all around us. We now focus on 5 breaths before we move into the next practice of feel. Wonderful. Very softly open your eyes in case they are closed and allow the light to come in. Great. Feeling is one of the sensory senses that we use in our daily lives. Here in the practice, feel also includes the kinesthetic, the touch, the smell, and the taste. And there are various practices in feel. We can feel in, we can feel out, we can feel rest, we can feel flow. Feel flow can be a part of feel in flow, feel rest flow, feel outflow. So there are various practices which are available to you. And if you remember, for those who are not aware, so our practice, any practice, depends on I, O, and N. I is the interest that you have for the practice. O is the opportunity that you have for the practice. And N is the need that you have for the practice. Right? So today, what we would do is we would start with feel in. Right? Feel in would be a practice where I would invite you to just feel happy, or just feel joyous, or just feel calm, whichever comes to you naturally. And then we would move into feel rest. For feel rest, you may focus on the neutral parts of our body where the feelings are less, generally the tip of our nose, the earlobes, the tip of our fingers, right? You can focus there, and then we move out to feel out. I will take you through each of these feelings through a guided process. And do not be judgmental. Just be aware of the feeling. And if for any reason the feel in, it might be, if it is difficult for you to have a feel in, then need not worry, it's very natural. You may just imagine a situation or an event and feel happy about it, right? And if you need to laugh, you can laugh also, you can smile the way you are, right? So you may wish to close your eyes or not to close your eyes as you feel comfortable. And I would invite you to feel whatever you need to feel. If it's a feeling of happiness, be happy. If it's a feeling of joy, be joyful. Remember, a smile can make you happy. I would label it as feel in. If your mind wanders, it's fine. Label it as feel in and come back to feel it. Feel in. Bring in that smile on your face. And anything that makes you happy. Just being happy is also a process or a practice in life. Just feel happy. Feel in. Just feel happy. Just feel joyful. Let there be a smile on your face. Feel it. Feel it. Wonderful. If need be, you can laugh, you can smile. Physiology can change psychology. So laughing or smiling can bring in that feeling of being happy, being joyful. Feel in. Feel in. Wonderful. Feel in. From whatever feelings you have, be in that feeling and move into feel rest, which is focusing on the neutral parts of your body. And you can remain smile, you can keep on smiling. And focus on the neutral parts. It could be the earlobes, it could be the tip of your nose, or it could be just feeling the rest in yourself. Feel rest. Feel rest. Feel rest. Feel rest. Feel rest. From feel rest, we move on to the feeling of feel out. Focus on any part of your body, touching any surface that either you are sitting on or touching, or even your clothes touching your body, and label it as feel out. Feel out. You can remain smiling. You can keep on smiling while focusing on feel out. Feel out. Feel out. Feel out. Feel out. Focus on 5 breaths before we move into the closing of the session. Wonderful. You may now very softly open your eyes if your eyes are closed and remain in silence for a moment. Being aware of your environment, of your surroundings. Still being in this smile, keeping a smiling face and enjoying every moment of it. Thank you. So this was an orientation practice of feel, wherein you moved from one field to another. While we moved in around minutes, you can do it in some more time, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and then move into each of the feelings. Feel in helps you to be aware of yourself, especially when there is a lot of anxiety, when there is a lot of stress. You can just be yourself. And feeling anxious is also a process of feeling, wherein you feel anxious and understand every bit of it, and slowly you would find the anxious feeling setting into you, and you are accepting the feeling. Similarly, for any happiness, you can access happiness at any point of time by a smile. Change in physiology will impact your psychology. So a smile also can bring in happiness or a joyful mood to you at any point of time. You can access it wherever you are. Feel out, as we have practiced, makes us aware, and we can practice it again when we want to set in some kind of equanimity, and we are aware of the need to be aware of the senses. Feel rest gives you access to rest if you are tired, and a practice of see rest and feel rest can be an ideal combination before you go to sleep, so that the quality of the sleep can improve phenomenally. So if there's any experience that you want to share, please share it. Maybe 1 or 2 or 3 sharings, and then.
I did think of a happy moment, but I couldn't drag it much. Like,
that's okay.
Mind deviated.
That's okay. So you can practice it, Kakuli madam, just with a smile, because feeling we have not practiced much. So you can practice smile. You can just smile and see at any moment. Even if it is for a moment, it's good. Then probably you can keep on doing it. And so that's my share for that.
So interesting, Partho. So unlike the other sensations which are more to do with the physical world, right? You see an object, right? Or you hear something which is again a sound is a physical sensation, right? Feel is a very intrinsic sensation, and we really cannot explain how the feelings originate, where from it originates, right? All we are trying to talk about is controlling some positive feelings, controlling and bringing us into some positive feelings. And that is why we say something like feel good factor, right? It's there in English. So we create feel good factor. So and those factors that are within our control. So what are within our control? Smile, right? Not to think about things that are distasteful, hateful, and all that stuff. So all those probably generates a very good feeling in us, and this practice is all about doing that during those moments, right? To make our
Absolutely.
feelings static onto certain good aspects. So smiling definitely helps.
Yeah. Thank you, Devashish. And also, if you see uh, any Buddha statue or image,
Mm.
you would see a gentle smile. You will not see a laugh. You will see a gentle smile. And nowadays, there are a lot of laughing clubs which are there. If you see, they
Yeah.
go and laugh, right? And it creates an euphoria at that point of time. So, and when you laugh, like anger, if you are angry, no other thoughts come to your mind. If you laugh, no other thoughts or mental chatters come to your mind. Similarly, if you smile, the feeling of that smile spreads in your body. If you just smile, you will see that the feeling spreads in your body, and it's a very good process. And I have experienced it. In fact, yesterday when I was thinking of feeling and I was smiling during a session which I was there, and it gave me brought in an immediate sense of equanimity, and I could see and could feel all the senses around me. So that is there. Thank you, Devashish. Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you.
Anyone else to share their feelings
Yeah,
for
I
today?
think this feeling is something I'm taking more like emotions. It comes more. See, like many times on the thoughts we keep on thinking, and in the process that feelings get generated. So maybe the opposite is that no, like okay, one gets into the meeting, but go with that feeling that okay, it will be a great meeting. I'm feeling grateful. No, I'm really grateful for all people's contribution. That feeling. So that feeling is what will drive things. Like I heard in a communication, 97% is what is your body language. 3 or 7% is what you speak. And that speak no comes from your feeling. Suppose you are feeling, oh, I'm very confident about speaking. That is what you will speak. And that is what people will receive. If you are having fear inside, people will receive that fear only. So
Yes,
that
yes.
is that feeling, I think, is something very important. Feeling is the next level. To me, it is coming. Feeling is more from the heart. What we speak is more from the head. Yeah. The feeling gets generated. It's an emotion. That's a feeling.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
Partho, one just wanted to mention one small thing that if you see a child, a small baby, right?
Baby.
That those are the ones that sense the feelings very, very acutely. I have noticed. If the parents, even if you have you had an incident and you come and try to smile, even they understand you are in trouble. Okay, and they will not cooperate. They don't, they don't talk. I don't know. I mean, mothers know it better, but babies are very sensitized to feeling because feeling is very strong in them. Other senses being little low.
Yes, and also Devashish, if you see, when you smile at a baby, and when you look at a baby, you feel that feeling of, I should say, cuddling the baby or loving the baby, and it's a very loving feeling. So the sight of something
Absolutely.
beautiful gives you that feeling, right?
Absolutely.
Similarly, you can create that beautiful feeling inside you just by smiling, or even imagining a baby or imagining a flower can get you. You have access to it. So thank you, Debashisha. Thank you, Sanjay.
Thank you.
Yes, Kunal, you wanted to share and
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much, Partha sir, for the lovely session. Thanks, everybody. I'm feeling really calm and relaxed, and I'm ready to start the day with full of energy. So that is my feeling. Thank you.
thank you, Kunal. So we meet tomorrow, and tomorrow our orientation will be C. So we will be doing a similar practice of C in, C out, C rest, right? So why I'm mentioning this is you can probably, while you come in, you can probably set in a thought of what you would be practicing as a C in, that would be helping you. And so thank you so much for being there. Thank you, everyone. Let today be the happiest day. Om Shanti. Thank you.